Om Shanti. Om Shanti. Om Shanti. Today is Murli from Sweet Bab Dada. Let's sit in soul consciousness. I, the godly student, I'm listening Murli from Sweet Bab Dada. Baba is telling, sweet children, each of you must keep an eye yourself. You should not do anything against the law. By disobeying Srimad, you will fall. And today, when Murli, I was studying in center, that Murli also says that if you disobey, the number one children never disobey. And when they are number one, not disobeying, they get full support and full help from Baba. So I created two categories. What are Baba's Srimad for everyday work? For example, Amrit Vela. Should wake up at Amrit Vela and do strong Amrit Vela. For daily work, should be Karma Yogi. Should do karma in his remembrance with Nimit Bhav, that I am as his instrument doing, and Nirman Bhav, and it doesn't come actually. Easy work, it will come, but hard work, how I will do. Weapon comes, I comes. That's why Baba is telling you must keep an eye on yourself fully. You should not do anything against the law. By disobeying Srimad, you will fall. And Nirman Bhav, politeness. I am not the only one who can do this. I am doing because Baba is giving me that much strength and wisdom. Question: what precaution must you take in order to become a multimillionaire? Let there always be this attention. Whatever I do, there are 7 points in this. First, attention on this 7 point. What you must, precaution you must take in order to become multimillionaire. Whatever I do, other who see me will do the same. I am waiting for them to change, but they'll not change until I change. I will do that, then they will follow me. First, they will not. First, they will show you also cannot do this. But when we will do, they will do. Second, you should not have any false arrogance. False arrogance is not having nimit bhav, nirman bhav, not having the feeling of instrument, not having feeling of trustee. That is false arrogance. And third, you should never miss Murli. You should never miss Murli. Fourth is, be careful about your thoughts, words, and actions. Our every thought, every word, every action should be elevated. Fifth is your eyes should not deceive you. You will then be able to accumulate multi-millions. Your eyes also should not deceive you. Sometimes seeing eye, we go into relation or into uh, attachment or lust or anger, any of the vices, eyes play the main role. Even for greed, eyes is the first. Later on only, if suppose anyone don't have eye, they'll not have that much greed. Unless until they start seeing with their hand. Some blind people see their everything with their hand. They'll touch everything, they'll know it's not the same. Until that has not developed, there is no greed, that much greed, because whatever you tell them, they'll eat. Tell the brinjal saying it is paneer, they will eat. There won't be any greed. And sixth is to achieve this, you must remain introverted and remember the Father. You must remain introverted and remember the Father, and also avoid to be having any sinful act. So you will then remain safe from all sinful act. So these things happens, only then become multimillionaire. Om Shanti, the Father explained to you, spiritual children, that when you sit here, your intellect should definitely have the thought that one is our Baba, our teacher, and also our Sadguru. You also realize that by remembering Baba, you will become pure and go to pure land. The Father has explained that you come down from a pure land. That is called pure land. You then go from Satopradhan stage through the stages of Sato, Rajo, and Tamo. You now understand that you have fallen down. That is, you are in a brothel. Although you are at confluence age, you understand with this knowledge that you have stepped away from this world. Though we are at confluence age, how we are at confluence age? By stepping away from the world, because the same world is also Kali Yuga also, and the same world is also now confluence age. So if you keep remembering Shiv Baba, Shivalaya is not far away. If we are in remembrance of Shiv Baba, Shivalaya is not far away. But if we are not in remembrance of Shiv Baba, Shivalaya is very far away. His remembrance should not go for a second. If you have to experience punishment, you then become very distant. Simply told very big thing, very simple way, right? So the Father does not give you children too much difficulty. Firstly, he repeatedly says you have to become pure in your thought, words, and actions. Those physical eyes can deceive you a great deal. You have to take great care of them. The Father explained that trance is totally distinct from yoga. Trance means dhyanam. People will go in dhyan and they will see lots of things. That is Maya. Yoga is different, dhyan is different. That's why many people go in dhyan. They close their eyes. I used to think how they are seeing these many things. Some people see goddesses, some people see some miracle, some magical thing they experience. Who is making them do this? Maya. That much powerful is Maya. Never thought how she has made the world very confused. Maya is this, and that is called Yoga Maya. She let the people sleep more and more and more deeper, the sleep of ignorance. Today I met one auto person. He was continuously asking me, where are you going? What meditation center it is? I was explaining you are a soul and this is when you connect to Shivan, Supreme Soul, that is yoga, the meditation. So he could not believe he's a soul. I told like a toy is having a battery, like you are like a light, like a battery, like Atma. You're not this body. Again, he's asking, what they teach here? I said, who are you? Manushyam. Manushya Atma you are, not Manushya. So he was having lots of bhakti concept in his mind. So Manushya, devotees, they are devotee, they have to pray God. So he told Shiva, wife Parvati, and there is one form of Parvati. He was telling, see this I have kept in my auto. She's very powerful. She eat on dead. That's why she's powerful. Eat on dead. Oh my God. How much myth is there? Anyone will eat on dead. Aghoris, that's why they go and do that. They stay in that Shamshan Ghat and they eat the bodies, the dead bodies. How much ignorance. At last, for that, they're going to get so much punishment. So that's different. That Dhyanam is different. It is illusion created by Maya. It's totally wrong. Yoga means remembrance. Simple. To remember is yoga. Yoga means addition, meeting, combining. You can have remembrance even with your open eyes, not even with your open eyes. Here I will add Baba Extra only with open eyes because I see nowadays more people close their eyes and they go to Yog Nidra. They go to Dhyan. Dhyan means just they sleep. And the center is becoming full of vibration of sleep. When I see my all side people sleeping, I come out of that. Otherwise, I will also sleep. So that is wrong. Maya is increasing. It's everywhere. We cannot escape even at centers. Everyone are not same. Once the storm will come, the leaves will fall down. Those who are not true, not making the effort true, with the storm come, they will fall down. So we have to make our connection with the Father that strong that even in storm we don't fall down. For that strong remembrance, chance is not yoga. When you offer bhog, you have to go up according to the directions you are given. Maya interferes a great deal in this. Maya is such that she gets up your nose, harasses you. Just as the Father is powerful, so Maya too is very powerful. She's so powerful that she has pushed the whole world into a brothel. She's so powerful that she has pushed the whole world into a brothel, kind of hell. Therefore, you have to be very cautious. Very, very, very cautious. You should remember Father accurately and with discipline. Accurately, I am a soul. First sit in soul consciousness, then remember Him. With discipline, not by closing the eyes and with, so much comfort. Yeah, we should sit in a comfortable place, but our spine should be straight. Little bit discipline, our body is not there, we'll sleep. So if you perform any action against the law and eyes open, right? So if you perform any action against the law, she makes you fall completely. Sleep now. She should never have any desire for trance, etc. Become totally ignorant of even the knowledge of desires. Iksha matram avidya. No desires. If you follow the Father's direction, all your desires will be fulfilled without your asking. If you do not follow His instructions, take a wrong path, it is then possible that instead of going to heaven, you will fall into hell. It has been remembered that an alligator swallowed an elephant. Maya is remembered as an alligator. Do not follow his instruction means we follow our own mind rules. I will do like this only. No, they are wrong. They should not do this. In this manmat only, many people, and one thing happened recently. After that, Baba daily sending this message how people become traitor or how people fall down. They lost everything they have earned. Very nice example Baba has given today. They follow, they don't follow his instruction. His instruction is Sakshi Drashta. If you are not Sakshi Drashta, if you are not a detached observer, any scene can swallow us. Any scene itself can swallow us. So they go on wrong path instead of going to heaven. You will fall into hell. Those who used to give this knowledge to many, there are many who used to give this knowledge and used to offer bhog are not here today. Because of their unlawful behavior, they were totally influenced by Maya. Whilst becoming deities, they became devils. The Father knows that those who used to make very good efforts and who were going to become deities have become like devils and are living with devilish people. The Father knows that those who used to make very good efforts are who were going to become deities and have become like devils and are living with devilish people. There are many groups forming which copy the messages of Baba and they say that Baba has come here, join our group. So many, like Om, Om Mandali. There is one group called Om Mandali now. Mm. They create such confusion, and that is complete Maya. And they engulf those who are already walking the good path. They go into that. And like that, there are many groups. They say, Baba, come here. Baba is running Murli here. And they Take all the lessons Baba is telling. You should not have anything bad in your sankalp. Even if somebody beat you, you should have good thought for them. All this kind of thing. So, and they are formed by only those who were first here. They become traitors. Those who belong to Father, then belong to Maya, are called traitors. My God, so risky, right? Each of you has to keep an eye on yourself. That's why Baba is telling. Keep an eye on yourself. Keep checking what you are thinking. Is it in right direction? If we become alone, Baba always says, don't become alone. Always keep Baba with you. If we become alone, waste thought, negative thoughts may come, and that thought may drive us towards the negative world, towards Maya. Those who belong to Father, now Baba is giving the definition of traitors. Those who belong to Father and then belong to Maya are called traitors. Each of you has to keep an eye on yourself. If you disobey Srimad, you will fall and you won't even realize it. The lock of intellect get closed. There won't be any realization I am doing wrong. If we disobey Srimad, how much big thing it is. Any Srimad I am disobeying, not following, you will fall and you won't even realize it that I have fallen. The father cautions you, children, and tells you that your behavior should not be such that you would be taken into depth of hell. Baba explained yesterday that many brothers hold committees amongst themselves and do everything without Srimad, thereby cause disservice. Baba explaining those things, no? Many brothers who were here, they started making committees and they do everything without Srimad and they are doing disservice. If you do something without Srimad, you continue to fall. Okay, this is very important. Suppose we some on the name of effort that we are making effort. Now, for example, now we three are meeting here and I just create a group committee, like just a namesake one committee, and we start doing something else here without Baba Srimad, which is not Baba Srimad, thereby cause disservice. If you do something without Srimad, you continue to follow. Then we will not be able to attain something. In the beginning, Baba set up a mothers committee because the mothers have been given the urn of nectar. Salutations to the mothers has been remembered. Even if the brother create committee, there isn't a saying salutation to the brothers. If you do not follow Srimad, you become trapped in Maya's web. Baba had set up a committee of mothers and handed everything over to them. Baba has set up committee of Maha. Generally men and not women cause bankruptcy. Therefore, father places down on mothers. Generally, commonly, men is the one for because of whom there is complete bankruptcy. Bankruptcy means everything is gone from life. And it especially talk about financially. So on the path of this knowledge, even mother can become bankrupt. Now, here even mother do anything wrong, their all knowledge will go off. So she will become bankrupt. All punyam, everything will go off. So those who can become multi-million times fortunate can also be referred by Maya and cause bankruptcy. And hence, both men and women can become bankrupt, and they do become bankrupt. So many were defeated and left, which means that they became bankrupt. The father explains that people of Bharat have become totally bankrupt. Maya is so powerful that people are unable to understand. Maya is so powerful that people are unable to understand what they were and how they have completely fallen. Here too, while some of you are climbing up, you forget Srimad and then become bankrupt by following your own dictates. Those people become bankrupt but can then rise up again after 5 to 7 years. Now, in this Lokik world, if anyone become bankrupt, they can again rise, they can earn and stand up in 5 to 7 years. But here we become bankrupt for 84 birth. You cannot claim a high status then. You keep becoming bankrupt. So Baba is telling you cannot claim high status. You keep becoming bankrupt. If Baba had photograph, he would show you. You would say that Baba is telling you is absolutely right. This one was a great Maharathi and used to uplift many. But he is not here today. He went bankrupt. Baba repeatedly cautions you children. There is nothing to be gained by setting up your committees to see according to your own dictates. Then throughout the whole day, whenever you meet, you would just keep gossiping. This one used to do this, that one used to do that. Only when your intellect are in yoga with the Father will you become Satopradhan. If after belonging to Father your yoga is not connected to Him, you keep falling, your connection breaks. You should not become afraid and question why Maya is causing you so much distress if your link breaks. You should try to forge a link with the Father again. Otherwise, how would your battery be charged? If you perform sinful acts, your battery become discharged. In the beginning, so many came and belonged to Baba. They joined the bhatti, but where are they today? They fell because they remembered the old world. The Father says, I am now inspiring you to have unlimited disinterest. Don't remember the old world. Sometimes we go and see the old photos and then we are back into attachment. Even I do that sometimes. And I realize that made me very low. Again back into the same attachment, interest, but we should be in unlimited disinterest. Don't allow your heart to be attached to the old world. Let your hearts be attached to heaven. If you want to become Lakshmi or Narayan, you have to make effort. Your intellect and yoga should be with one father and should have disinterest in the old world. Remember the land of happiness and the land of peace? As you walk and move around, you should remember Baba to whatever extent possible. This is absolutely easy. You have come here in order to change from ordinary humans into the Narayans. This is absolutely easy. You have come here in order to change from ordinary human into Narayan. You must tell everyone now. Have to change from Tamo Pradhan to Sato Pradhan because it's now time for your return journey. We all have to go home. The history and geography of the world repeat. This means that hell changes into heaven and the heaven into hell. The cycle continues to turn. The father says, while you are sitting here, become a spinner of the discus of self realization. Swadarshan Chakradhari. Stay in remembrance of having been around the cycle many times. You are now becoming deities once again. No one in the world understands the significance of this. Deities do not have this knowledge. They are pure anyway. They can't blow the conch shell because they don't have this knowledge. Blowing conch shell means spreading the knowledge. Now, deities don't have any knowledge, but they are pure. But this is Brahmins who uh, blow the conch shells. Because they are pure, deities are pure, there's no need to give them these symbols. Why deities has to? They don't even remember. So symbols are given when both are together. You're not given these symbols either because today you are becoming deities and tomorrow you will become devils. The Father makes you into deities and Maya makes you into devils. When the Father explains, you understand that your stage truly has fallen. Many unfortunate one gave to Shiv Baba's treasure store, but they then asked for it back and became devils. This happened because of lack of yoga. It is only by having yoga that you are able to become pure. You call out, Baba, come and change us from impure to pure so that we can go to heaven. You are on the pilgrimage of remembrance so that you can become pure and claim a high status. Even those who heard a little, then died, will definitely go to Shivalaya, no matter what the status they claimed. They claim. But something they will get in Satyu. Once they have had remembrance, they will definitely go to heaven, but they cannot claim a high status. If they become traitor, they cannot have high status. Once they have had remembrance, they will definitely go to heaven, but they cannot claim high. You should be happy when you hear the name of heaven. You must not be happy on falling and claiming the status worth pennies. There will definitely be feeling that you are a servant. At the end, you will have visions of what you are going to become. Those who are going to become servant, they will definitely feel that they are going to become servant. And at the end, they will have vision of what they are going to become. And you will know what sinful act you performed and led you to that state and why you did not become an empress. By being cautioned at every step, you can become multi-millionaires. In the temples, the idol of deities are shown with the symbol of a lotus. There's difference in the status. Even the kingdom of today have so much splendor, although they are only temporary. They cannot be king for all the time. So the father says, if you wish to become like Lakshmi or Narayan, the effort you make should be accordingly. How many people do you bring a benefit to? And how long do you stay introverted and remember Baba? We are now to return to our sweet home. We will then go down into the land of happiness. You should churn all of this knowledge internally. The Father has both knowledge and yoga in him. You too must have both in you. You know that Shiv Baba is teaching you. Shiv Baba is teaching you. Therefore, this is the knowledge and also remembrance. Because who is teaching us? Shiv Baba. So we're remembering him as well as getting the knowledge. Gyan and yoga are together. It should not be that when you sit in yoga and continue to remember Baba, this knowledge is forgotten. When the Father teaches you yoga, does he forget knowledge? All of this knowledge remains with him. You children must also have this knowledge. You have to study. When others see the actions I perform, they will do the same. If I don't study the Murli, other will not study it either. When others see the action I perform, they'll do the same. They have false arrogance, and so Maya very quickly attacks them. You must take Father Shrimat at every step, otherwise, there will be one or more another sinful action. After making a mistake, many children don't tell the father. They completely destroy themselves. If you are careless, Maya slaps you. She makes you worth not a penny. When you become arrogant, Maya makes you perform many sinful acts. Baba has never told the brothers to set up a committee of brothers. There should definitely be one or two sensible sisters on the committee, and with their advice, the work can be carried out. The urn is given to Lakshmi. It has also been remembered that when nectar was being given, there were obstacles in the yajna. They cause many type of obstacle. They spend the whole day gossiping. That is very bad. Whole day gossiping about someone or on some situation is very bad. If anything happens, you must report it to father. Only the one father can reform everyone. You must not take the law into your own hands. You must stay in remembrance of the Father. Keep giving the Father introduction to everyone, and you will then become like that. Maya is very strong. She doesn't leave anyone alone. You must always write your news to the Father. You must keep taking directions. Actually, you constantly receive direction anyway. So actually, you constantly receive direction anyway. The children think that Baba knows all the secret inside you when he explains a particular aspect that happens to be in your mind. However, Baba says, no, I only teach you this knowledge. There is no question of knowing the secrets inside you. Yes, I do know that you are all are my children, and the child is in each body is mine. But that doesn't mean the Father is present inside each home. Human beings have understood everything wrongly. The Father says, I know that you souls are seated on your thrones. This is such an easy matter. All living souls are sitting on their thrones. This isn't such an easy matter. All living souls are sitting on their thrones. Yet, they still say that God is omnipresent. We souls are sitting on our throne. Then God also will be somewhere on his own throne. Soul he is. But still, we say God is on. This is the main mistake. It is because of this that Bharat has fallen so much. The father says, you have defamed me a great deal. You have insulted the one who makes you into master of the world. This is why Father says, I come when there is defamation of religion. People abroad learn the concept of omnipresent from people of Bharat. The people of Bharat learn skills from them, and then they come. You are the stick for the blind. A path is shown to others with a stick. You have to remember one father alone and give everyone father introduction. Acha. To the sweetest, beloved, long lost, and now found children, love, rhymes, and good morning from Mother, Father, and Bap Dada. The spiritual father says Namaste to spiritual children. So, from we children also, love, rhymes, and good morning to Mother, Father, and Bap Dada. Namaste, Baba, Namaste. Shukriya. Essence for dharana, every act you perform must be according to the father introduction instructions. You must never disobey Srimad. Only then will you have all your desire be fulfilled without even asking without your asking for anything. You must not have any desire for transformation. Become ignorant of all desire. You must not you must not meet and together and gossip, because become introverted and check yourself. For how long do I stay in remembrance of Baba? Do I churn this knowledge? Blessing, Sibab Dada, blessing hand on your head. May you make donation as a great donor and a blessed soul, and a blessed soul to every soul who comes into connection or relationship with you. Be a great donor. Make donations. Give whoever comes into a connection or relationship with you throughout the day a donation of one or another power, a point of this knowledge or virtue. You can have treasures of this knowledge. You have the treasures of this knowledge and also treasures of power and virtue. So let no day pass without your giving a donation. You would and you would then be said to be a great donor. Second, spiritual meaning of word donation is cooperation. Use the atmosphere of an elevated stage and vibration of your attitude to give cooperation to every soul, and you will then said to be a blessed soul. Slogan: the faces of those who are close to Baba, Bab Dada, and family smile with contentment, spirituality, and happiness. The fact of those who are close to Bab Dada and the family smile with contentment, spirituality, and happiness. Thank you, Baba. Thank you. Shukriya, Baba. Shukriya. Om Shanti.